Well, right now we want to turn our attention to the nightcap here, and it's great to have with us Coach Chris Kuchar from Andover, and Kuchar in the finals here tonight, playing St. Mary's of Lynn, carrying the torch of the Publix, but that matters very little tonight. You guys have had a great season, and you deserve to be here.
Thanks very much. It's been a great season for our boys. We're going to have a battle on our hands tonight. St. Mary's is a very, very talented team. They can skate pretty well. They get some very talented forwards. We've worked hard to get to this point. We've expected to be this successful this year. I know that kind of sounds, not boastful, but
it's not if you can back it up.
We knew we were going to be a talented team this year. We set up the schedule this year for moments like this. Our schedule is one of the more difficult public schedules in the state of Massachusetts at the Division I level, and that prepared us for games like tonight. So we're excited. We got a lot of work to do. We're not looking past this game. We're not looking past the first shift. That's how we've done it all year, and that's what I expect us to do again today.
Yeah. I know there's a lot to talk about, but you talked the other night that some of the kids were battling some illnesses. Hopefully you're healthier tonight anyway.
I can say that the kids are healthier. I can't say that the coach is healthier.
Yeah,
Let's just put it that way.
Well, that's not important tonight, Coach.
It never is. It's not about me. There'll be plenty of time for us to get some rest as we need it. But the kids had a good, 3 days of practice. We gave them an optional day after the Austin Prep win. We had, like I said, we had some kids that, battling pneumonia, really, really sick and banged up. So we gave them Thursday as an optional day. Came back to work on our game plan on Friday, Saturday, and had a real good practice yesterday, and the boys are ready to go.
Now, have you? I know you played St. Mary's near the end of the season down at their barn in Lynn, and it ended up a 3-3 tie. Obviously everybody wanted to win that game. There was still bids up for grabs for both teams, really, ostensibly, and so nothing was secret there. At this point, you've seen them. You've been in the opposite games. It's not going to be a lot of surprises.
No, not at all. We felt, I think that's probably a tale of two different games down in Lynn. We felt we had a game, not won, but going 3-1 into the third period. We hadn't given up a 2-goal lead all season long, let alone perhaps even going back the last 3 years. We haven't given up a 2-goal lead going into the third, knock on wood. But you know what? Credit St. Mary's and their coaching staff and their players. They battled. They have a really potent power play, which we're going to try to avoid to stay out of the box tonight. There's plenty of familiarity there. We need to stay out of the box. We need to contain their talented players. Bono's very talented. Marabito's very talented. Their goalie's talented. Going back to that game, it was a great high school hockey game and a great atmosphere. Playing them on the road, we both knew what was on the line. I think one team felt like they got a win, and one team felt like they walked out of there with a loss, even though both teams had a tie. So the kids have that in the back of their minds tonight. Their ears are pinned back, and they're ready to go.
Tell me, someone told me the other day a story that a bunch of these kids played on a team. I don't know, it was a Pee-wee team or whatever that went like 43 or 46-0 years ago. So they know how to play together, and a lot of them have been playing together for a long time, but they know how to win.
Yeah, I don't know about what they did when they were younger, right. as I always tell the kids.
It doesn't always transfer.
I always tell the kids when they come in and try out for us, I don't care how many goals you scored when you were a miter or a bantam, it changes when you're on the ice with us. We play physical, we play defensive style hockey. If that we do have some kids that are used to winning, that's a good thing. I think one of the good things about our program and that we've showed character and resiliency. Just take a look at the Austin Prep game. A lot of people came up to me after the game and said, we thought the game was over when Austin Prep tied it. And I said, well, the 20 guys on the bench and the 4 coaching staff never thought it was over. So that speaks to the character and the resiliency of the kids that we have.
And the other thing you mentioned earlier, in character, you have to have character to get this far. The other thing you mentioned is staying out of the box. That had to be key against Austin Prep. Their power play is unbelievable, and you withstood that. So if that transfers over to tonight, same mindset for the kids. Yeah,
I hope we get refs that let us play. I know there's a lot at stake, and I'm hoping that the refs, allow both teams to play. Obviously, I want it to be equal for both sides. But we're a successful team when we stay disciplined in all 3 zones, and discipline has to do with not only stick position discipline or defensive zone coverage discipline, but also power play penalty kill discipline.
Sure.
You just can't give the other team advantages. That's moving your feet, that's short shifts, that's keeping your hands down, that's no retaliation. There's the mental discipline that goes with it to not give the other team an advantage. Our kids have been good. Hopefully in a game like this they can channel it and do the same things that we've got us to get to this point. Time will tell in about an hour and a half, though.
Well, Chris, tremendous season. Congrats to you and the staff and the kids on that. And good luck tonight. I know there's a lot of interested people in Framingham watching this game tonight. But I know you guys
another good school, yeah.
You're not thinking of that, and neither is Mark Lee and his team.
Yeah, we're not thinking about Framingham. We're worried about the first shift of the first period of this game. So,
well, congratulations and best of luck tonight.
Thanks very much. Thanks for all you guys do for high school hockey. It's really appreciated.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Chris Kuchar, the head coach of the Andover Golden Warriors, who will face off against St. Mary's in the D1 North title game in maybe half an hour or so.